Once upon a time, deep in a green and beautiful jungle, there lived a mighty lion named Rex. His golden mane shone under the sunlight, and his roar echoed across the valley. Every animal feared him: the deer, the monkeys, even the elephants. Rex was not just powerful, he was greedy. Every day he hunted more animals than he needed. Sometimes he would hunt even when he wasn't hungry, just to show everyone that he was the king. The animals of the jungle lived in constant fear. They couldn't play, sing, or even walk freely. One day, they gathered near the big banyan tree to discuss what to do. "Friends," said the old deer sadly, "if we don't do something, none of us will survive." "Yes," cried the monkey. "Every day one of us disappears. We must find a way to stop this lion." After thinking for a while, the wise old tortoise said, "Let's make a deal with the lion. We will send one animal to him each day as his food. In return, he must promise not to hunt the rest of us." The animals agreed. They were scared, but it was the only way to save their lives. The next morning, they went to the lion's den. The old deer stepped forward and said, "Your Majesty, we have come to make peace. We promise to send one animal to you every day, so you don't need to hunt. Please don't harm the others." The lion thought for a moment and smiled wickedly. "Fine," he said. "If you keep your promise, I will not hunt. But if I ever get hungry and no one comes, I will kill all of you." The animals agreed and returned sadly to their homes. From that day on, each morning, one animal was chosen to go to the lion's cave. It was a terrible fate, but at least the rest of the jungle could live in peace. Days passed, and one by one, the animals were sacrificed. Then one day, it was the turn of a small, clever rabbit named Milo. All the animals cried for him. "You are so little. The lion will swallow you in one bite." But Milo smiled calmly. "Don't worry, my friends. I have a plan. Maybe today will be the last day the lion ever scares us." The animals looked at him with hope and fear. Milo hopped off slowly toward the lion's den. But instead of going straight there, he stopped to think. "If I go too early, the lion will eat me quickly. But if I make him angry and confused, I might win." So he waited until the sun was high in the sky. Then he hopped slowly to the den. The lion was furious. His stomach growled loudly. "Why are you so late, you tiny fool?" he roared, shaking the trees. "Do you think I'll spare your life?" Milo bowed politely. "Oh, mighty king, please forgive me. I was on my way early this morning, but another lion stopped me." The lion's eyes widened. "Another lion? In my jungle?" "Yes, Your Majesty," Milo said in a trembling voice. "He said he was the real king and wanted to eat me instead. I told him you are the true king, but he laughed and said he would defeat you easily." The lion's pride burst like fire. "How dare anyone challenge me? Show me where this foolish lion lives." Milo pretended to be afraid, but said softly, "Follow me, great king. He lives near the old well by the hill." The lion ran behind the rabbit, growling with rage. Soon they reached the deep stone well surrounded by tall grass. "There, Your Majesty," whispered Milo. "He is hiding inside the well. But be careful. He is very strong." The lion walked to the edge and looked inside. The water was clear like a mirror. When he saw his own reflection, he thought it was the other lion. The reflection roared back at him. The foolish lion thought the reflection had challenged him again. "How dare you roar at me?" Rex shouted. "I will show you who the real king is." And with one mighty leap, splash! He jumped straight into the well. The water was deep, and no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't get out. Milo peeked over the edge and said softly, "Goodbye, Your Majesty." The jungle has a new kind of king now, one with brains, not claws. The lion sank, and the jungle was finally free. When Milo returned, the animals couldn't believe their eyes. "You're alive!" cried the monkey. "What happened?" Milo laughed and told them the whole story. The animals danced, sang, and cheered for their clever friend. From that day on, Milo was known as the cleverest animal in the jungle. And whenever someone tried to scare others, the animals would say, "Be careful. Remember what happened to the lion who tried to fight his own reflection." And so, peace returned to the jungle. The birds sang again, the deer ran freely, and the clever rabbit lived happily ever after. The hero who taught everyone that brains can defeat brawn. Morale: wisdom is stronger than strength. Even the smallest creature can defeat the mightiest enemy with clever thinking.